In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O mankind! Fear your Lord and be dutiful to him. Verily, the earthquake of the hour of judgment is a terrible thing. The day you shall see it, every nursing mother will forget her nursling, and every pregnant one will drop her load, and you shall see mankind as in a drunken state, yet they will not be drunken, but severe will be the torment of Allah. And among mankind is he who disputes concerning Allah, without knowledge, and follows every rebellious, disobedient to Allah, shaitan, devil, devoid of every kind of good. For him, the devil, it is decreed that whosoever follows him, he will mislead him, and will drive him to the torment of the fire. O mankind! If you are in doubt about the resurrection, then verily we have created you, that is, Adam, from dust, then from a nutfah, mixed drops of male and female sexual discharge, that is, the offspring of Adam, then from a clot, a piece of thick coagulated blood, then from a little lump of flesh, some formed and some unformed, as in the case of miscarriage, that we may make it clear to you, that is, to show you our power and ability to do what we will. And we cause whom we will to remain in the wombs for an appointed term, then we bring you out as infants, then give you growth, that you may reach your age of full strength. And among you there is he who dies, young, and among you there is he who is brought back to the miserable old age, so that he knows nothing after having known. And you see the earth barren, but when we send down water, rain, on it, it is stirred to life, and it swells and puts forth every lovely kind of growth. That is because Allah, He is the truth, and it is He who gives life to the dead, and it is He who is able to do all things. And surely, the hour is coming, there is no doubt about it, and certainly, Allah will resurrect those who are in the graves. And among men is he who disputes about Allah, without knowledge or guidance, or a book giving light, from Allah. Bending his neck in pride, far astray from the path of Allah, and leading others too far astray from the path of Allah. For him there is disgrace in this worldly life, and on the day of resurrection we shall make him taste the torment of burning fire. That is because of what your hands have sent forth, and verily, Allah is not unjust to His slaves. And among mankind is he who worships Allah as it were upon the edge, that is, in doubt. If good befalls him, he is content therewith, but if a trial befalls him, he turns back on his face, that is, reverts to disbelief after embracing Islam. He loses both this world and the hereafter. That is the evident loss. He calls besides Allah unto that which can neither harm him, nor profit him. That is a straying far away. He calls unto him whose harm is nearer than his profit, certainly, an evil mullah, patron, and certainly, an evil friend. Truly, Allah will admit those who believe in Islamic monotheism, and do righteous good deeds, according to the Qur'an and the Sunnah, to gardens underneath which rivers flow, in paradise. Verily, Allah does what He wills. Whoever thinks that Allah will not help him, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, in this world and in the hereafter, let him stretch out a rope to the ceiling and let him strangle himself. Then let him see whether his plan will remove that whereat he rages. Thus have we sent it, this Qur'an, down, to Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, as clear signs, evidence and proofs, and surely, Allah guides whom He wills. Verily, those who believe in Allah and in His Messenger Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and those who are Jews, and the Sabians, and the Christians, and the Majus, and those who worship others besides Allah, truly, Allah will judge between them on the day of resurrection. Verily, Allah is over all things a witness. See you not that whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on the earth, and the sun, and the moon, and the stars, and the mountains, and the trees, and ad-dawab, moving, living, creatures, beasts, and many of mankind prostrate themselves to Allah? But there are many men on whom the punishment is justified. And whomsoever Allah disgraces, none can honor him. Verily, Allah does what He wills. These two opponents, believers and disbelievers, dispute with each other about their Lord. Then as for those who disbelieved, garments of fire will be cut out for them, boiling water will be poured down over their heads. With it will melt or vanish away what is within their bellies, as well as their skins. And for them are hooked rods of iron, to punish them. Every time they seek to get away therefrom, from anguish, they will be driven back therein, and it will be said to them, taste the torment of burning. Truly, Allah will admit those who believe in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, and do righteous good deeds, to gardens underneath which rivers flow, in paradise, wherein they will be adorned with bracelets of gold and pearls, and their garments therein will be of silk. And they are guided, in this world, unto goodly speech, that is, the Shahada, Alhamdulillah, recitation of the Qur'an, etc., and they are guided to the path of Him, that is, Allah's religion of Islamic monotheism, who is worthy of all praises. Verily, those who disbelieved and hinder men from the path of Allah, and from Al-Masjid al-Haram, at Makkah, which we have made open to all men, the dweller in it and the visitor from the country are equal there, as regards its sanctity and pilgrimage, Hajj and Umrah, and whoever inclines to evil actions therein or to do wrong, that is, practice polytheism and leave Islamic monotheism, him we shall cause to taste from a painful torment. And, remember, when we showed Abraham, the site of the sacred house, the Kaaba at Makkah, saying, associate not anything, in worship, with me, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, Islamic monotheism, and sanctify my house for those who circumambulate it, and those who stand up, for prayer, and those who bow, submit themselves with humility and obedience to Allah, and make prostration, in prayer. And proclaim to mankind the Hajj, pilgrimage. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel, they will come from every deep and distant, wide, mountain highway, to perform Hajj. That they may witness things that are of benefit to them, that is, reward of Hajj in the hereafter, and also some worldly gain from trade, and mention the name of Allah on appointed days, that is, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th day of Dhul-Hijjah, over the beast of cattle that He has provided for them, for sacrifice, at the time of their slaughtering by saying, in the name of Allah, Allah is most great. O Allah, this is from you, and to you. Then eat thereof and feed therewith the poor having a hard time. Then let them complete their prescribed duties, manasik of Hajj, and perform their vows, and circumambulate the ancient house, the Kaaba at Makkah. That, manasik, prescribed duties of Hajj is the obligation that mankind owes to Allah, and whoever honors the sacred things of Allah, then that is better for him with his Lord. The cattle are lawful to you, except those that will be mentioned to you as exceptions. So shun the abomination, worshipping, of idol, and shun lying speech, false statements. Hunafa lillah, that is, worshipping none but Allah, not associating partners, in worship, unto Him, and whoever assigns partners to Allah, it is as if he had fallen from the sky, and the birds had snatched him, or the wind had thrown him to a far-off place. Thus it is, what has been mentioned in the above said verses, 27 to 31, is an obligation that mankind owes to Allah, and whosoever honors the symbols of Allah, then it is truly from the piety of the hearts. In them, cattle offered for sacrifice, are benefits for you for an appointed term, and afterwards they are brought for sacrifice unto the ancient house, the Haram, sacred territory of Makkah. And for every nation we have appointed religious ceremonies, that they may mention the name of Allah over the beast of cattle that He has given them for food. And your Allah, God, is one Allah, God, Allah, so you must submit to Him alone, in Islam. And, O Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, give glad tidings to the Muqbitun, those who obey Allah with humility and are humble from among the true believers of Islamic monotheism, whose hearts are filled with fear when Allah is mentioned, and as-sabirun, who patiently bear whatever may befall them, of calamities, and who perform as-salat, iqamat as-salat, and who spend, in Allah's cause, out of what we have provided them. And the budn, cows, oxen, or camels driven to be offered as sacrifices by the pilgrims at the sanctuary of Makkah, we have made them for you as among the symbols of Allah, wherein you have much good. So mention the name of Allah over them when they are drawn up in lines, for sacrifice. Then, when they are down on their sides, after slaughter, eat thereof, and feed the poor who does not ask, men, and the beggar who asks, men. Thus have we made them subject to you that you may be grateful. It is neither their meat nor their blood that reaches Allah, but it is piety from you that reaches Him. Thus have we made them subject to you that you may magnify Allah for His guidance to you. And give glad tidings, O Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, to the muhsinun, doers of good. Truly, Allah defends those who believe. Verily, Allah likes not any treacherous ingrate to Allah, those who disobey Allah but obey Shaitan, Satan. Permission to fight, against disbelievers, is given to those, believers, who are fought against, because they have been wronged, and surely, Allah is able to give them, believers, victory. Those who have been expelled from their homes unjustly only because they said, Our Lord is Allah. For had it not been that Allah checks one set of people by means of another, monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques, wherein the name of Allah is mentioned much would surely have been pulled down. Verily, Allah will help those who help His cause. Truly, Allah is all-strong, almighty. Those Muslim rulers, who, if we give them power in the land, they enjoin iqamat as-salat, that is, to perform the 5 compulsory congregational salat, prayers, the males in mosques, to pay the zakat, and they enjoin al-ma'ruf, that is, Islamic monotheism and all that Islam orders one to do, and forbid al-munkar, that is, disbelief, polytheism and all that Islam has forbidden, that is, they make the Qur'an as the law of their country in all the spheres of life. And with Allah rests the end of all matters of creatures. And if they belie you, O Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, so did belie before them, the people of Nuh, Noah, Ad and Thamud, their prophets. And the people of Ibrahim, Abraham, and the people of Lut, Lot. And the dwellers of Midian, and belied was Musa, Moses. But I granted respite to the disbelievers for a while, then I seized them, and how terrible was my punishment against their wrongdoing. And many a township did we destroy while it was given to wrongdoing, so that it lies in ruins, up to this day, and many a deserted well and lofty castle. Have they not traveled through the land, and have they hearts wherewith to understand, and ears wherewith to hear? Verily, it is not the eyes that grow blind, but it is the hearts which are in the breasts that grow blind. And they ask you to hasten on the torment. And Allah fails not His promise. And verily, a day with your Lord is as 1,000 years of what you reckon. And many a township did I give respite while it was given to wrongdoing. Then, in the end, I seized it, with punishment. And to me is the final return of all. Say, O Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, O mankind. I am sent to you only as a plain warner. So those who believe in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, and do righteous good deeds, for them is forgiveness and rizqun kareem, generous provision, that is, paradise. But those who strive against our ayat, proofs, evidence, verses, lessons, signs, revelations, etc., to frustrate them, they will be dwellers of the hellfire. Never did we send a messenger or a prophet before you, but when he did recite the revelation or narrated or spoke, Shaitan, Satan, threw some falsehood in it. But Allah abolishes that which Shaitan, Satan, throws in. Then Allah establishes His revelations. And Allah is all-knower, all-wise. That He, Allah, may make what is thrown in by Shaitan, Satan, a trial for those in whose hearts is a disease, of hypocrisy and disbelief, and whose hearts are hardened. And certainly, the Zalimun, polytheists and wrongdoers, are in an opposition far off, from the truth against Allah's messenger and the believers. And that those who have been given knowledge may know that it, this Qur'an, is the truth from your Lord, so that they may believe therein, and their hearts may submit to it with humility. And verily, Allah is the guide of those who believe, to the straight path. And those who disbelieved will not cease to be in doubt about it, this Qur'an, until the hour comes suddenly upon them, or there comes to them the torment of the day after which there will be no night, that is, the day of resurrection. The sovereignty on that day will be that of Allah, the one who has no partners. He will judge between them. So those who believed, in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, and did righteous good deeds will be in gardens of delight, paradise. And those who disbelieved and belied our verses, of this Qur'an, for them will be a humiliating torment, in hell. Those who emigrated in the cause of Allah and after that were killed or died, surely, Allah will provide a good provision for them. And verily, it is Allah who indeed is the best of those who make provision. Truly, He will make them enter an entrance with which they shall be well pleased, and verily, Allah indeed is all-knowing, most forbearing. That is so. And whoever has retaliated with the like of that which he was made to suffer, and then has again been wronged, Allah will surely help him. Verily Allah indeed is oft pardoning, oft forgiving. That is because Allah merges the night into the day, and He merges the day into the night. And verily, Allah is all-hearer, all-seer. That is because Allah, He is the truth, the only true God of all that exists, who has no partners or rivals with Him, and what they, the polytheists, invoke besides Him, it is batil, falsehood. And verily, Allah, He is the Most High, the Most Great. See you not that Allah sends down water, rain, from the sky, and then the earth becomes green? Verily, Allah is the most kind and courteous, well acquainted with all things. To Him belongs all that is in the heavens and all that is on the earth. And verily, Allah, He is rich, free of all needs, worthy of all praise. See you not that Allah has subjected to you, mankind, all that is on the earth, and the ships that sail through the sea by His command? He withholds the heaven from falling on the earth except by His leave. Verily, Allah is, for mankind, full of kindness, most merciful. It is He, who gave you life, and then will cause you to die, and will again give you life, on the day of resurrection. Verily man is indeed an ingrate. For every nation we have ordained religious ceremonies, for example, slaughtering of the cattle during the 3 days of stay at Mina, Makkah, during the Hajj, pilgrimage, which they must follow, so let them, the pagans, not dispute with you on the matter, that is, to eat of the cattle which you slaughter, and not to eat of the cattle which Allah kills by its natural death, but invite them to your Lord. Verily you, O Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, indeed are on the true, straight guidance, that is, the true religion of Islamic monotheism. And if they argue with you, as regards the slaughtering of the sacrifices, say, Allah knows best of what you do. Allah will judge between you on the day of resurrection about that wherein you used to differ. Know you not that Allah knows all that is in the heaven and on the earth? Verily, it is, all, in the book, Al-Lawh al-Mahfuz. Verily that is easy for Allah. And they worship besides Allah others for which He has sent down no authority, and of which they have no knowledge, and for the Zalimun, wrongdoers, polytheists and disbelievers in the oneness of Allah, there is no helper. And when our clear verses are recited to them, you will notice a denial on the faces of the disbelievers. They are nearly ready to attack with violence those who recite our verses to them. Say, shall I tell you of something worse than that? The fire, of hell, which Allah has promised to those who disbelieved, and worst indeed is that destination. O mankind! A similitude has been coined, so listen to it, carefully. Verily those on whom you call besides Allah, cannot create, even, a fly, even though they combine together for the purpose. And if the fly snatches away a thing from them, they will have no power to release it from the fly. So weak are, both, the seeker and the sought. They have not estimated Allah His rightful estimate. Verily, Allah is all-strong, almighty. Allah chooses messengers from angels and from men. Verily, Allah is all-hearer, all-seer. He knows what is before them, and what is behind them. And to Allah return all matters, for decision. O you who have believed! Bow down, and prostrate yourselves, and worship your Lord and do good that you may be successful. And strive hard in Allah's cause as you ought to strive, with sincerity and with all your efforts that His name should be superior. He has chosen you, to convey His message of Islamic monotheism to mankind by inviting them to His religion of Islam, and has not laid upon you in religion any hardship. It is the religion of your father Abraham, Islamic monotheism. It is He, Allah, who has named you Muslims both before and in this, the Qur'an, that the Messenger, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, may be a witness over you and you be witnesses over mankind. So perform as-salat, iqamat as-salat, give zakat and hold fast to Allah, that is, have confidence in Allah, and depend upon Him in all your affairs. He is your Mawla, patron, Lord, what an excellent Mawla, patron, Lord, and what an excellent helper.